So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Matt, playing in the World Series is every player's dream, and just about everyone I talked to echoed that sentiment. One guy told me, "I almost can't believe I'm here. I worked my whole life to get to this moment, but I wasn't sure it would actually happen." Well, it is happening, but a formidable opponent stands in their way, not to mention the nerves and pressure that comes with playing on the sport's biggest stage.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 3.
Here comes the first pitch.
Taylor.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So, guys, the Detroit Tigers are in the World Series. That's not a sentence many fans thought they'd hear at the beginning of the season.
This is a magical season for Tigers fans. They lost 98 games last year, came into spring training, and most of the experts had them picked for the bottom of the division. Dramatic turnaround for the Tigers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Matuk is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A pause, and the 0-2. Liner towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Shortstop, Corey.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
1-2 now. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Grayson Greenier. He'll get his side started in the inning. And so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Well, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Grenier over at second. Harrison at first with no outs. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now
had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And he takes ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more
right fielder, number 9.
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner back standing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's safe.
The batter, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0. Here it is. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Here's David Freese to stand in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Turner.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Starlin Castro.
Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting. The
Coming
center
to the
fielder.
plate now, Mikey Mata. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Now gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock.
The
and in
catcher,
today's
number
game,
17.
where every manager is
Great
employing hundreds of shifts,
Liner.
to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Detroit. They still lead it 2-1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now that
next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Left fielder.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Harrison.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage.
And he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there.
The batter, number 7.
That's all
Shortstop.
he can do right there, Dan.
Jordy.
On a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Harrison stands at first with one out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Well, they already
The right fielder, number 9.
Run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Your
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for a starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Jeimer Candelario. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate. To 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a ground ball to Seager is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Barnes.
That finds the zone, a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The batter,
Here's Corey Seager. He was a ground down victim last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, David.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings in the former World Series hero, David Freese.
Your
Shane
attention,
Green
please.
enters the ball game out
Now
of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top
number
of inning number
61.
8.
Shane
First delivery
Green.
to him on the way. Ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is at number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now,
leading up for the Tigers.
Hit the ball pretty well
the
in his last
baseman,
at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bellinger
now
backs up a bit, and he takes
number
charge
14.
for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 8.
Now, Mikey. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. In the air to center. On the move is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Turner becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Muncy.
Lane Hardy answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 36.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hardy.
And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
The first base,
he didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Shot back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
Takes the mound to try
now
to get out of this mess.
Tigers.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Drew.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Mata is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now back.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Joe Jimenez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So the Tigers talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about this game or the rest of the series. Sure, it's nice to get the first of 4 wins out of the way, but many players told me they have to bring the same level of focus, intensity, and execution with them into game 2, especially since their opponent is going to be even hungrier for a win here tonight.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First offering on its
the
way.
Designated hitter, A.J.
Lays off 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
Right
what's really impressive
14.
to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now, Kike Hernandez. It's off pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. Here's Starlin Castro. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The second baseman, Starlin
Here's the first pitch to him.
Castro.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Now batting. The third baseman,
the next batter, Jamer Candelario. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, fielder, Mikey Mata.
Mikey.
2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses. For ball 1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Taylor, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an A-time. That thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Grayson Grenier. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, his manager must have
Up
a
next
lot
to
of
the
faith
Tigers,
in him, and I'm not
the
sure
shortstop,
why. He's given up
Jordy
5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer has a look. Now the pitch. Hard hit to first. Bellinger's got it to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. Here's Corey Seager, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
The shortstop.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. The guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
It's time.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ladies
Joe
and gentlemen,
Kelly enters
your
now in a
attention,
mop-up
please.
role as he'll try to keep
Now
the deficit
pitching for
right
the
where it
Dodgers,
is.
number 17.
At the plate, Miguel
Joe
Cabrera. He
Kelly.
could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Hernandez. 1 out. Nick
The right fielder,
Castellanos
number
now.
9.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to right field. Hernandez on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13.
Standing in,
second
Sterling
baseman,
Castro. He'll try to
Darling.
follow up the double in his last
Castro.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Now batting.
Dan, with that single,
Number
he's now
14.
3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And this hops over the wall out
Now
there for a ground rule double.
third
And
baseman,
maybe a tough break.
Jay
As that'll
Hurd.
freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score.
The center fielder, number 8.
They've been swinging the sticks well all game long. And it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Ross Stripling comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 68.
Grayson Greenier will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup.
Now
he hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up, and Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hitter, Josh Harrison.
He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Jordy Mercer now. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, first
baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So striding in, Chris Taylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. So the Tigers are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this Fall Classic will shift to a new venue now. They will certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And now, what about the Dodgers?
Man, they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of 5 now, Matty V. But if they could just grind out a win in Game 3, the math would start to look a little bit better. I look for them to gather themselves and to come out swinging in the next couple of days.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Leading off
next for the Tigers, Mikey Matuk. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Matuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Grayson Greenier. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Five-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Michael Fulmer. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher.
#1.
Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Josh Harrison stands in, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's Corey Seager, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
The shortstop.
1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. There's still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 3.
He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Taylor.
And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy.
The third baseman.
He's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes. And right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, you're
the batter, number 13.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's Jordy Mercer now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Muncy takes it in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
Nick Castellanos now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
across here this hand for the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Bellinger
to start the at bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-0.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 31.
So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jock Peterson becomes the second out at the bottom of the 7th.
A.J.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper, foul. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They trail 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Kelly's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Dodgers. Now
here's Starlin Castro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Joe Kelly now playing left field and batting 9.
First pitch
number
on
14.
its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box
number
now,
14.
Kristen Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata as he lifts it in the air to right field. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher
digging in to try it again. Grayson Greenier been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit, and it remains 5-2. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 2
leading
on
off
his
for
line
the
thus far.
Dodgers. The catcher, Austin Barnes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Harrison's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Corey Seager.
Now batting
here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of guards left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Tony Cingrani enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Cingrani.
Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Michael Fulmer. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
so the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Harrison. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Play Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the 9th, with this guy's in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. 0-1 the count. And he popped him up. Castro onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball left side. Mercer able to get there. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still.
And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
So the Tigers are 1 win away from a sweep of this fall classic, guys.
Yeah, it's been totally one-sided so far, Matt. A bit more of the same, and they'll be raising the trophy. It's all working for this team right now.
And now, what about the Dodgers?
Well, here's the bad news. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit to win a World Series. It's been done in the ALCS, so we know it's not impossible. But before they start entertaining miracles, they got to see if they can just win 1 game.
report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the overarching sentiment from this team is that tonight is the night. Talking with the players earlier, the sense of excitement in them was palpable. I didn't get a lot of that cliche talk about not looking ahead or treating this game like any other. No, they were adamant that they are ready to sweep this World Series and celebrate. We'll see if that confidence leads them to the pinnacle of the sport later this evening.
Kristen Stewart stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ryu's ready. 1-0 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Peterson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8.
In now, Mikey Mutzer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Your
John
attention,
Hicks
please.
will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least
Number
a fly
55,
ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Taylor. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Nico Goodrum.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Still only one out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Muncy is right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on.
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Hicks will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Defensively for the Tigers. Now catching, number
Daniel
55
Stump enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Hicks. Now pitching for Detroit.
So that'll bring
number
in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody
Stump.
Bellinger. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2-2 the count. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31.
Now, Jock Peterson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A.J. Pollock is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Joe
attention,
Kelly
please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in
First
the
baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 base hits,
Joe
both singles to this
Kelly.
point.
Now playing
From
right
the stretch, here's the
batting
pitch.
9.
Curveball, and
Number
that misses
61.
in the dirt for ball
Alex
1.
Verdugo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1 takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He pops it up. Muncy moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a runner at second.
Number
2 down now. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Too high, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Popped him up. Bellinger ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading up for the
Dodgers with a strikeout in this one.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Barnes is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Line drive to center field. the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in. Seager hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting,
struggle that
center
time
fielder.
for him in center field.
Chris.
As a result, he'll be tagged with the
P8
on the play. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for LA. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75.
Ready to take his hats again, John Hicks, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Ladies
Ronnie
and gentlemen,
Rodriguez
your
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batter number 13. Second
Digging in and looking for more. Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is after it. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 7. Shortstop.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Jordy Mercer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first base.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Your
Shane
attention,
Green
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Cabrera shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it'll be the fourth hitter, Max Muncy. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The batter, the first baseman.
He's set and the pitch.
Cody.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Muncy leads off first with one away. Down the third baseline. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. A bare hand for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of it. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, and so trying to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kristen Stewart, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder. Hot shot to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The center fielder, Mikey.
Now at the plate, Mikey Mata. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here comes the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll be the first of that here in the inning. But these guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. 0-1 the count. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The first baseman,
Here's
number
the first
25.
pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Matuk is in pursuit. And the Commissioner's Trophy is coming to Motown. The Tigers are world champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. on a blistering hot. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He will lead this one off today.
For the Owls, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit. Striding in, Jed Lowry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
McHugh pauses. First pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Popped straight up. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. So it's second and third with 1 gone now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he lays off there 1-0. He pulls this one into right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag at third, and they got him a double. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. To third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Starting in for Houston, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. At the knees, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman,
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The third baseman,
strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Bregman.
0-1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Left side. And this will be a base hit as they too will play the run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early.
Batting
next up for the Stros,
the left fielder,
Michael Brantley. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... At the plate, Craig Biggio, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Craig Biggio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Frazier.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Frazier absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. The 1-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ahmed Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first safely. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jason Vargas.
The pitcher, number 44, Jason.
Charlie Blackmon. And move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Vargas.
Charlie Blackmon.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry.
The first baseman, number 4, Jed.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Justin Wilson,
please.
a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Yulievsky.
2 out, nobody on.
Gurriel.
Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Froze him first. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading
He'll
off
try
for
to
the
follow
out.
up the double in his
The left
last
fielder.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Cespedes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move. is Reddick. He makes the catch.